Hello, I'm Floyd Tompkins. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the Justice and Peace Foundation, a 501c3 charitable organization. We're founded on the life and the work of Martin Luther King Jr. with the hope of furthering the work of creating the beloved community. Without a commitment to justice, we believe that you cannot find peace. Recently, with the present pandemic and political upheaval in our country, we've been wrestling with this question. What do you do when the old no longer works and the new has not yet arrived? Our sense of the possible has been eroded by cynicism and contentiousness. We at JPF believe these are the greatest impediments to our work in creating the beloved community. They lead to bad political choices, social unrest, and dangerous and disappointing interpersonal relationships in our homes, jobs, and civic activities. Like then and now, we've come to this point not by accident, but by the intention of the enemies of love and hope. At JPS, we know we can do better. We believe we can do better. We must do better. That is why we're here today. Today we launched the Talk Truth Project using BIF and EAR methods created by Bill Eddy. This project will offer effective tools to de-escalate high conflict situations, ways to neutralize misinformation, present the truth, and invite thoughtful choices and conversations. And it will work for in-person conversation and social media situations. Now let me introduce you to Bill. Bill Eddy is a lawyer, a therapist, mediator, author, keynote speaker, and co-founder of the High Conflict Institute. Bill?
Thank you, Floyd. I'm very excited to be part of this project. Basically, I have been working for over a dozen years at combining methods that can be used to resolve and reduce conflict and to turn adversaries into people who can cooperate and solve problems together. So as a lawyer, therapist, and mediator, I've been working with family conflicts, workplace conflicts, legal disputes, and reached probably about 500,000 people with our methods. And these methods in particular have been reaching people in all these settings, but now we want to offer these to really help people calm political conflicts. We're at a time in many ways of polarization and crisis in our country, and we really want to look at what's the nuts and bolts of what we can do to resolve conflict. So there's two methods I've developed over the last 15 years. One is called EAR statements, and it's a way of giving people empathy, attention, and respect, and quickly reducing conflict between them. Also a method that I've developed called BIF responses. These are brief, informative, friendly, and firm, and they help reduce conflict in writing between people. But not only reduce conflict, but also reduce misinformation, because we're dealing with so much of that today. So that's the contribution I hope I can make through this project.
Thank you, Bill. Now I want to introduce you to Dr. Mary Lee Adams, author, executive coach, facilitator, and consultant. She is a founder and president of the Inquiry Institute. Dr. Mary Lee?
Thank you, Floyd, and hi there. A cause near and dear to my heart is that all of us, regardless of party or point of view, can be more thoughtful and engaged citizens, contributing to this country and democracy we hold dear and the privilege we have of living here. But it's very obvious we're not doing such a great job. At the same time, I know it's possible for us to learn to have more effective conversations together, that we can be curious about each other, that we can ask questions and learn in ways that will help all of us be smarter together. In fact, I know it's possible for us to listen to each other and still think for ourselves. And in that spirit, I'd like to offer some questions for each of us to think with. What will help me pause and listen with my head and my heart What is this person's lived experience that I don't understand yet? And how can we honor our democracy and the ways we're all connected as we work together to build a more perfect union? So I invite you to join us in becoming more thoughtful and engaged citizens. That's why we launched this project, not just for November, but also way beyond that, to help create a movement of thoughtful and engaged citizens to make a difference for our country and our world. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary Lee, and thank you, Bill. This is exciting. We're so happy and so grateful that you are listening to us today. And we will train thousands of people and have 1 million social media engagements by this November and continuing on. I hope you consider joining us by going to our website and making a contribution to this work. I hope you consider joining us by attending the training and utilizing these techniques to create a beloved community in and around yourself and help all of us make the right moral, political, and social choices for ourselves and those with whom we share this planet. Register to attend the free seminars online, but most of all, continue the work of perfecting a more perfect union and a more livable planet for us all. Thank you.